Get the chat up for you. Alright, so we got that fixed. I'm going to make sure real quick. Okay, yep. Alright, everything looks good. Good deal. I do know let me hold on. Okay, so the other thing to
Ryan Bishop. I should be working, but I decided to fly with you. Hi.
Right on, dude. What's up, buddy? This airplane, you guys, has a lot of stuff. Starting out, I would recommend that you use first officer. Now, we're already in the air because I thought it was connected, but it wasn't connected to the stream when I thought it was. But we're good now. So anyway, the reason I say that is if you're new at doing this stuff and you're good at remembering things, then you could start out with the 777 with no problem. But if you like say just started simming, I would recommend starting with the 737 and then work your way up to this one, because I mean there is a lot more to it. You guys seen the panels that I showed you yesterday. I mean, there are things, just all kinds of stuff that you can do. The reason my alarm was going off yesterday, I did figure that out. Andy was telling me about it, and it was the packs. He didn't have the packs on in the default first officer's flows. For some reason, that wasn't added in. But I do have, and I'm gonna do something here real quick. I'm gonna go here real quick. Okay, I turned it down a little bit just for a minute because I'm going to show you guys something else. Let me also message tell Brandon Armstrong, hey, I'm on YouTube.
Sending to Brandon Armstrong.
Send. Okay. The other thing I like about this is the pop out window. This is one of the windows that's popped out. It's just this is just the information window. So you got ASL, AGL,
Ryan Bishop.
heading.
Hey, you have a degree in clinical psychology, right?
Yes, I do. Actually, I have two. Associates and bachelors. Indicated 295. Ground speed 521. Mach 0.82. Then there's vertical speed, altimeter, pitch, bank. So that's I don't have that. Hold on, I'll turn on my you can also make your own hotkeys too if you don't like the hotkeys that
Ryan Bishop. I just sent you something on Messenger I think you might like.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at it now, Ryan. I clicked on it and it said job board doesn't exist. Okay, I'll look at that in a little bit. So mainly, I just need to turn that off for now. That's because I turned on the ILS announcements. There we go, we turned it off. Alright. So that's the PFD. If I wanted to, I'm going to close it for now. And then when you're on these, you can use Control 1, Control 2. So right now, well, let me show you.
Not checked.
Alright, so
MCP row 1 column MCP window MCP tab control L.
this is the MCP, and you can do Control 1,
Speed tab selected 2 of 5. Managed edit red O. Altitude tab selected 1 of
which
5.
is
Altitude edit
2,
easel.
Control 2,
Speed tab selected 2 of
Speed, Control 3,
Heading tab selected 3 of 5. Heading edit easel.
Heading, Control
Vertical
4,
speed tab selected 4 of 5.
Vertical, and Control 5.
Flight controls tab selected 5 of 5.
And
Left
that's
flight
flight
director.
control for your flight director, your autopilot, approach, localizer, stuff like that.
MCP. View closed. Talking flight monitor window.
And then I want
TFM expanded. Connection collapsed C1 of 3. Control keys collapsed C. Choose aircraft collapsed expanded. 7. PFD 1 of 11. FMC panels P10 of 11. Turnaround T9 of 11. Panels FMC collapsed F11 of 11.
FMC.
Expanded. Left L1 of 3. Right R2 of center C3 of right R2 of 3. Left L1 of 3.
We'll go to left L.
FMC
Wind
display
data
on red
uplink
O plus
ready.
home at RTE 12/5.
Wind data. Let me see if I can get that fixed.
Land. Wind data 6. Less RTE 2 legs RTE data greater. Wind data 6. Less RTE 2 legs RTE data. Act RTE 1 data 1/6. ET1. Land 2. Land 3. Land 4. 0. Land 5. Line 6. Less legs load greater. CDU number 1 message light off. Wind data uplink ready. Execute number 1 available. Execute number 1 not available.
There we go. We executed it.
Land. Land. Land 6. Less legs request greater. Line 5. 0723. Act RTE 1 data 1/6. Act RTE 1 data 1/6. Land. Land 6. Less line data. 5. 0723 Z 5000. Land 4. 06. Land 3. 0. Land 2. Land 1. ETA Act RTE 1. Act RTE 1 ETA WPT fuel wind. CDU number 1 message light. Act RTE 1 data 1/6. Land. Land 6. Less legs request greater. Line data. 5. 0723 Z 5000. Act RTE 1 data 1/6.
Deforexed uplink ready.
Land. Deforexed 6. Less legs request greater. Deforexed uplink ready.
Okay.
Act RTE 1 legs 1. Act RTE 1 legs 1/6. Land Deforexed uplink red 6. Less RTE 2 legs RTE data greater. 5. 5340 N.823 / Florida 350. Act Deacon CLB 1/3. Act Deacon CLB 1/3. Econ day 3/3. Land day 6. Less off path day. Land 5. Forecast greater. 5. Forecast greater.
Ah, there it is.
Descent forecast. Trans 1. Florida alt with 2. Land 3. Land 4. Florida land 5. Florida 1 forecast 6. Less load purge greater. 6. Less load purge greater.
We'll load it.
CDU number 1 message light off. Land. 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 Land 6. Less request day greater. Forecast. 5. Florida 100 212 degrees flat forecast. 6. Less request day greater. Land. 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 6. Less request.
Route Talon. Hey, how
land,
the
land,
flight?
Land. Land 6. Less request day greater.
It's going good, buddy.
Forecast. 5. Florida 100, 212 degrees slash 24 KT. Lat 4. Florida 200, 234 degrees
There
slash.
we go.
Act RTE 1 Lex 1 slash 6. 083 degrees 2 NM. 1. AJ.831 slash Florida 334.
Alright, so everything is good.
Ops 31 point Ops 31.
Alright, I muted my NVDA. No need to have that right now. But once I get this down, a few more flights, then I'm going to do a code and dart tutorial, because this one's a little more aggressive as far as learning it and getting, everything in. But it's not horrible. Cool thing is, if I want to see if there's any traffic around me,
Rook Talon. Seems like there's a lot more to this plane than the others.
not really, it's just different. That's it. 737 is going to have just a lot of stuff too. This is different. Alright, so now my FMC is set as a window for itself, a pop-out window. Let me go to, where did I see it at? Right here, TCAS. So we have 1, 2, 3. There's only a couple around us. So we got one here. That's at 6292. But then it updates. So you have to and there's only one airplane. Shamrock at 32,000. I didn't say where he's going, but pretty cool. You can look at that though. I like that. That's pretty neat. You can do that. So this is a long flight too, like 5 hours. The cool thing about this airplane, once you have everything set up and you get to the runway, as long as you got the trim in correctly and all that, when you take off down the runway, you don't even got to pull back on the yoke. It will it'll up and take off for you. You don't even gotta, I mean, obviously you want to keep your hands on the yoke just in case something goes wrong, but pretty cool that it does that though. Now I wish we had a way to walk down the entire airplane on the inside, because it goes way back, and for those that have some sight like myself and others, you'd be able to see all the lights up on the overhead and all that. You can walk all the way down the center aisle. You can do that outside the airplane too, but we don't really have no way of doing that if you're only strictly using screen reader and have no way to see where you're at. So yeah, we are on our way. Guys, don't forget tonight at 9 Eastern, we're going to be, and if we're still flying, no, we'll be landed by then. So anyways, at 9 o'clock, make sure you come to the lounge. We're going to be starting season 3 of The Chosen, and continuing that. So you don't want to miss it. All right.
Lois.
Probably be tomorrow.
Hello.
Hey, Lois. Hey Lois, when you get a chance, I left you a message. Give me a call.
Lois. I called you back. I seen you called. I had dog outside.
Okay, hold on. I'm calling you real quick. Hold on.
Rook Talon. So where are you at? Are you still on the ground?
No, we're not on the ground, silly guy. We're in the air. Oh, it's because I didn't reset the sim. But anyway, I'll probably reset it here in a little bit and do it. I'll probably reset it and do a different flight. So just hold on, guys. Guys, we're going to reset this flight because this was from last night when I couldn't figure out why the alarm was going off, and I was trying to resume the flight, but we're just going to reset it because you guys, it ain't showing nothing out the window. So just hold tight. I'll be back with you in a few. We'll reset this flight because that way it's daytime. Because I got to know what kind of view it is before I take off again.
Yeah, you can be set and ready by the time I get back.
So when you get back, I'll see if
I'm going to leave it on.
Okay.
So plug his tablet in and just leave it on and running.
Well, I'll be waiting for you, and then I'm going to call Kay, and I'll talk to you when you get back.
All right.
All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's because I did a flight last night, guys, and the alarm was going off, and I paused it. But Microsoft don't update to the current time, apparently, because it's still black. So I'll just restart the flight. Just hold on 1 minute. Guys, we're going to redo this flight because it didn't reset. And it's just showing pitch black thinking it's still nighttime. So hold on a second. Not only that, but I got to figure out my trim button because I don't have anything to adjust my trim. Alright.
Options menu. Page 1 of 1. Press ESC to resume. Press space to load / save. Press home to restart. Press end to main menu.
Okay, so I close that. Is anybody still with me or did everybody vanish?
Pop-up window. Warning. This will return you to the... Loading, please wait. 25%. Welcome menu. Page 1 of 3. Press ESC to quit to desk. Social panel. Button. World map. World map screen. Flying in Boeing 777. Press space. Search results. Aircraft selection and customization. Select departure. Combo. Search results.
Sunfire 11.
Indianapolis. Select
Here.
departure. Drop down. Switch departure.
Oh, okay.
Select arrival. Search results. KMIA /
Starting it over because I tried to resume it from
combo box.
the flight I was doing last night. I went in and turned on the packs, but
From recommended and recent airports.
when you leave it paused for that long, Microsoft doesn't update, so it was still pitch dark outside. Nobody could see anything,
Switch departure. Time Indianapolis. Runway 23R. Drop down list.
but that's okay. We'll just start fresh here.
Gate 3 gate small. Gate 4 gate small. Gate 5 gate small. Drop down option. Runway. Gate 5
And
gate
we'll
small.
go to that gate
Drop
there.
down list.
Start that out there. I had first officer closed anyway, so
Loading, please wait. 30%. Loading, please wait. 70%. Loading, please wait. 84%. Loading, please wait. 84%. Loading, please wait.
tell Brandon Armstrong, where you at? I didn't see you come up to the stream yet.
Sending to Brandon.
Send. So tell him where that crazy guy went.
84%.
But once you get it down, like just the
84%.
pattern of the stuff you got to do, I can tell you the first thing you want to do is your fuel and your weight. That's the first two things you want to do.
Ready to fly.
Okay. Now, like I said, I need to go in and figure out how to get my trim set up on my yoke, because trim doesn't do anything, and it didn't even do nothing in the air unless it won't when autopilot's on. I would think that it would. We'll see. If not, I'll have to pause it and go into the settings and set a trim key. I thought there was a keyboard default trim key, but if there is, I sure don't know what it is. We'll see though. I might have to reset our internet. It's been stupid.
Brandon Armstrong. I'm here.
Okay, we're just starting out fresh here, Brandon. So you're good, buddy. Okay, so that's all done. So we'll generate the flight plan. On the internet, so It sure is. Buffering like a mother. For a few minutes, so just... Yeah, it's going to disconnect me for a few minutes, but I will be back, so hold on.